And joining us with the details, we have Miles. Oh, all right, Joe Hunt. Playing Miles, you look like you were rocking and rolling in that film there, that short.
It was a good piece. It was a good piece. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Wait a minute,
It's good to
when
be
did you
here.
start doing all of this? Screenwriting and...
Well, I went to City College for film. I started there in, should I tell you the year? 1985.
It's all right, yeah, 85 is a good year.
I was blessed. I had a couple of professors there that were really outstanding. Jordan Leonopoulos, he was the editor for The Exorcist. Dennis DeNito, William Henry. They had an excellent film staff.
Yeah.
And, you know, they helped me embark on my career. I didn't really get serious with it until my mother became ill, and I went to see her in Savannah. And she told me she was proud of me for what I'm doing and don't quit.
There you go.
So
that's all you need to hear.
Yeah, and you know, my mother passed a few months after that, but that was an incentive for me to really pursue what my degree was for. And ever since I've been going at it hard. I've done a lot of extra work. I'm in a lot of, well, a few films. Man on the Ledge, Author, a few others. I can't even remember what they are.
Yeah.
A couple of TV shows that no
Law
longer
and Order.
existed. Yeah. Everybody's been on Law and Order. Yeah.
So tell us about this film. I know you're proud of it. It feels good. You completed it, and now you're going to take it a step further. But this is just a
short
trailer and the short that's going to.
Right. The film. I was tricked into doing the film by a friend. The old gentleman that's in the film, his name is O.G. Mack. He called me and he requested that I write a short scene for him and the other main character, Leland.
O.G. Mack stands for Old Gangster. Yeah. Old Gangster Mack.
Yeah, it could be. He could be an old gangster. He wants to be. But he called and requested that I write a trailer. I told him, nah, I'm not doing that. He said, why? I said, because if I write not a trailer, I'm sorry, a treatment. A treatment. He asked me if I would write a treatment. And I told him, nah, I'm not going to do a treatment. I'm not doing that. He said, why? You know, it'll help us move on. I said, no, if I write a treatment, somebody else will write the script and they'll get the credit for what I laid down. I said, I'll write a script. So it took me a week and a half to write the script. And for the first time in my life, I was totally focused. Totally. I mean, a week and a half to write
once
this.
you get into something, you get a flow going.
Yeah. It seems like the story took over.
Starts.
Yeah, the story took over.
Yeah.
And after we filmed it and after we shot it, and the director of it, Derek Hammond, asked me to write a feature. And I didn't hear him at first. He said, yeah, Joe, I think you should do a feature. After the third time he said it, I said, wow, this guy, this guy produced the first one. He asked me to write. So I wrote a feature. It's called Out of Pocket. It's a feature-length script, and we're looking for funding for it. And it's a pretty good movie. It's a pretty good story.
What kind of funding you talking about?
Executive funding. You know, not much. Not much.
How much is not much?
Anywhere between 60,000.
Oh, here's a camera right here.
60,000.
Ball this camera right here.
Hi, I'm Joe Hunt, and I'm requesting that if you want to invest in a film that's worthwhile, call me. Oh no, email me. Email me. Joe Hunt, Above the Line. Incidentally, I have a TV show that's on BronxNet called Above the Line. It's coming on Monday nights at 8:30. On Channel 68, 34 on Verizon. And it's an interesting show, very interesting show. It expounds on entertainment, but primarily it deals with film, filmmaking, or something to that extent.
So viewers will check this out, and they're going to enjoy it because you you put everything into it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like it. You're gonna want more of it.
Quick synopsis. It's about
two guys who meet, and they're competing for a prize money, $25,000, $20,000. One of the guys owed a mob. He owes the mob some money. The other guy, he's betting on his family. You know, his wife, his girlfriend, his baby doesn't want him doing this anymore, but he goes against her wishes, and he could lose them with losing the game, or they could lose their lives.
Sex, drugs, violence?
Well, no sex. You know, I kept it clean. Violence,
Sex is not dirty.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. You know, I did it the old-fashioned way.
Gotcha.
I implied, you know, I gave an implication of violence. I implied the sexual connotation. I didn't show any actual flesh.
All those things that grab people: sex, drugs, violence, vulgarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they teach us who do.
Well, no vulgarity, because BronxNet won't play it. No, matter of fact, they had me edit out a couple of.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to take a couple of pieces of dialogue out of a scene or two.
Where can we go to see this, to check out more of what you're doing? And it's gonna be shown here on BronxNet.
Yeah.
But is there a website where we can go to?
Yeah, I just developed it, but they got to give me a little time to set it up, because a friend of mine that's more inclined to deal with computers than I am. I'm like an old fossil.
You're into the old school social media. Social media up front, personal.
Yes.
Looking somebody in the eyes and shaking their.
Yeah.
This is social media.
That's right. Hey, I'm Joe Hunt. Make sure you know who I am.
Well, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll be looking forward to checking it out on BronxNet.
Oh, I'm honored to be here with you, man. I mean, I've been listening to you on the radio. Matter of fact, I've been listening to you
for a couple of years.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's always late in the morning.
Or early in the morning.
Yeah, early in the morning when I'm writing, and you know, and you're on.
Thank you so much for listening. And thank you, for putting this together. Thank you for your work and your service. Joe Hunt, ladies and gentlemen, screenwriter, producer, actor. We're going to see more of him. Believe it. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I'd like to thank all of our guests and you for joining us, our viewer for tuning in and checking it all out. If you missed any part of today's show, you can tune into the recablecast of Open at 5 and 10 p.m. or watch anytime on the web at BronxNet.org, or you can catch an all-new episode Wednesday at 10 a.m. with our host, Darren Jaime. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the radio over 107.5 WVLS. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. To choose your choice, let your choice control the choose. I'm the Doc Bob Lee. Love you all. Peace.